Yo, we back at it, we back at it, we back at it. And the topic for today is John Cena versus AJ Styles, the final match, man. Round of applause, bro. Round of applause. They did it again. They did it again. 8 years after their last singles match on the PLE, Royal Rumble 2017, John Cena and AJ Styles stole the show again. They stole the show in Perth, Australia, bro. 5-star classic. I'm not going to lie. 5-star classic. For the second time, they did not leave the ring. At no point in time did they leave the ring in this match. You know how hard that is in 2025? Everybody does dives. Everybody, literally everyone does dives, bro. Everybody does countouts. Everybody does a table spot. None of that. No table spot, no furniture, no out the ring, no count out, no bullshit, no nothing, bro. Just two great wrestlers wrestling for what? 20-something minutes, bro. Amazing. This was it. This was it. This was not their best match to me. To me, their best match was the SummerSlam match. I like that one the best, you feel me? But they've never had a bad match. They have never had a bad match. I would go as far as to say AJ Styles is, well, John Cena is AJ Styles' greatest rivalry. That's his greatest rivalry. His match with Kevin Owens didn't really live up to it. His match with Edge, Adam Copeland, didn't really live up to it. His match with John Cena always go above and beyond. Always exceed expectations. I was expecting a good match. This was a great fucking match. This was John Cena's best match of his retirement tour to me. This was better than the Cody Rhodes match and the Logan Paul match. This was it, bro. I'm not going to lie. This was it. Part of it was the crowd, yes. Part of it was the crowd. And then they was doing callbacks to everybody finisher. AJ Styles was doing callbacks to niggas from TNA finishing moves. He did an Angel's Wings. He did a Bobby Roode crossface. He did a Sting Scorpion Death Drop. They was going crazy. They was going crazy, bro. Now, the stuff that John Cena was doing callbacks to was getting monster pops. Monster pops. He did an RKO. John Cena hit an RKO, bro. Crowd goes crazy. John Cena hits a choke slam. Crowd goes crazy. John Cena hits a Sister Abigail on AJ Styles. Building loses its fucking mind, bruh. Oh my God, that was it. That was it, bro. That was an emotional moment. That was it right there. I'm not gonna lie. John Cena hitting a Sister Abigail, bro. That almost brought a tear to my eye. That really almost brought a tear to my eye. I'm not gonna lie. This match was damn near perfect. Damn near perfect. It was no heel, no babyface, none of that. No ref bump, no none of that. Damn near perfect match, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This was a damn near perfect match. Now, John Cena only has about, what, 4 more dates left? That doesn't mean 4 more matches. 4 more dates. He has 1 in Madison Square Garden, 1 in TD Garden. He has 1 at Survivor Series, and the final match. Who do I think is going to be the last 4 people for John Cena? Dominic is going to be one. I think Dominic should be one. Dominic is he's the IC champion right now. John Cena has never won the IC title. I don't even think they're going to do that match. I don't even think John Cena has to win the belt, but I think they have to do that match. They have to do that match. I'm not going to lie. They have to give us John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio at least once. Reports are saying that Gunther's going to be his final match. I love Gunther, but Gunther has gotten a lot of stuff that has not done nothing for him. And what I mean by that is, like, he has credibility, but Gunther's not one of the top heels. He doesn't get the biggest crowd reaction. You feel me? So that's a problem, bro. Gunther's always been unbeatable. He beat Goldberg. If he's John Cena's final match, you know how much heat that's going to get him? You feel me? I don't know that. They also did a callback to the Walls of Jericho. Chris Jericho is definitely coming back to WWE. He did the Walls of Jericho, and they called it the Walls of Jericho. Side note, Chris Jericho is definitely coming back to WWE. But I would say Dominic, Gunther, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker would be dope. I'm not going to lie. Braun Breaker would be dope. Right now, with Seth Rollins being injured, I feel like they have to go back to the Brock Lesnar match. they have to go back to the Brock Lesnar match. That can be his last match. I'm not mad at that. If it's him versus Brock Lesnar one-on-one, Saturday night's main event, and John Cena wins, beat Brock Lesnar, I'm not mad at that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at that. I feel like John Cena and Brock Lesnar definitely need a rematch after the shitty match they had at WrestlePalooza. But Seth Rollins is now injured. We not getting that. They not doing him versus The Miz. They not doing him versus Drew McIntyre. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very thin on the last 4 people we get for John Cena, bro. We not getting The Rock. I see people talking about that. We not getting John Cena versus The Rock. It's very, very thin, bro. My last 4 would probably really be Gunther, Dominic, Braun Breaker, and Brock Lesnar. Those are my last 4 for John Cena. Now, AJ Styles is retiring next year. That's going to be 10 years he did in WWE. I did not think AJ Styles would be in WWE for 10 years when he signed in 2016. Completely exceeded my expectations, bro. Completely. He's not, I don't think he's going to do a full year. I think AJ Styles might retire like WrestleMania or SummerSlam, somewhere like that, you feel me? But AJ Styles right now has done nothing for the last few years. I'm not going to lie. The last 2 years, he ain't done nothing. He had the match with Cody Rhodes last year. That was a big deal at French. That was nice. He hasn't really done nothing since that. You feel me? I wouldn't mind seeing AJ Styles challenge for the world title one more time. One more time in a title match. AJ Styles versus CM Punk, fire. AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker, fire. You feel me? That would be fire. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. That only happened one time, and it was a brand supremacy match. Let us get AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar with a story behind it. Bruh. That shit would be fire, bro. I'm not going to lie. They have way more stuff to do with AJ Styles, and he's not on part-time dates. You feel me? John Cena's only on part-time dates. They might actually have AJ Styles for like 36 weeks back to back to back. You feel me? Leading up into his retirement. So I wouldn't be mad at him getting another, not even a world title, just a world title match. You feel me? I can see him in a world title match. I want to see him go back to TNA one more time. I want to see AJ Styles wrestling TNA one more time. And I want to see him do something with the machine guns. They are the only people that's from TNA that's still wrestling. Abyss is retired. Bobby Roode retired. Sting retired. Samoa Joe's in AEW. You feel me? And WWE, those are the only niggas that's from TNA. You feel me? So I wouldn't mind seeing AJ Styles do something with the machine guns. Even if it's a tag match, a 6-man tag, one-on-one, something. You feel me? But AJ Styles farewell tour, I hope they make that a big deal too. It's not going to be big as John Cena, but I hope they don't shit on him like Goldberg either. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.